How's it going there, guys? This upcoming review was suggested by Great Geek Game Reviews. I believe I pronounced that right, sorry if I didn't, but please check out his channel nonetheless. But anyways, this upcoming review is The Mist. Yeah, wait, why the hell do I have the book and not the movie? Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have the movie. Unfortunately, I only have the book, which is really in a crappy condition. Look, it's all soggy and wet. Can you see that? Like, the pages are all... Look at that. You can tell, like, it's all crinkled and stuff. It's such a terrible... Like, look at that. But no, yeah, I think I brought this to my friend's house one day, and I left it in her front yard, and I think her sprinklers came on, and it got all wet, and I got it the next day, and it was like this. That was, like, maybe 3 years ago, but, hey, I still have it, but... Hell, this is a crappy condition of a book, but I did read it luckily, so yeah. And of course, I always read the book before I watch the movie. As soon as I seen the movie, I cannot read the book, because I just don't want to waste my time. But yeah, I always need to read a book before I watch the movie that it is based on. So I went ahead and read it, and I really love this book, but we're not here to talk about the book now, are we? We are here to talk about the movie, The Mist, which is based on the Stephen King novel. Now, this film, it pretty much takes, it pretty much goes word from word, with the book, which not a lot of movies do, so I really like that, but what happens is there's a big storm one day. It takes place, there's a family, and they live in a cabin in the middle of a forest, and then this big storm, I believe it's a hurricane or tornado or whatever. And then the next morning, they come up from their basement to see that everything's all messed up. It's all debris everywhere. So, yeah. And then the father and the son go to a supermarket, and they, I believe they go to the supermarket to get food and water and stuff and other supplies. But suddenly, they are trapped in the supermarket because outside there is like a mist. And this mist contains creatures in it. Yeah, so they're basically they're trapped in the supermarket with a bunch of other people they've never met before. So I think they do know these people. It's kind of a small town, and a lot of small towns in movies, everybody knows each other. So, but that's not the point. And but yeah, all I'm gonna say is that there's something lurking in the mist outside, and it wants them in the supermarket. So it is a very, very neat movie and neat concept. Now, I do gotta say, I kind of did enjoy the book a little bit more than the movie because I was in 7th grade when I read it, and usually I can't read books like that because I really don't understand them. Or when I read novels like that back then, I didn't really understand them, but I really understood that book, and I really, I knew what was going on, and that made me kind of like it more. So, I could really, visualize what was going on in the book in my mind, so it was really cool. I like how books do that, though, but when I saw the movie, it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, but it was pretty close, and it was very good. But yeah, so this movie, before I go any further, I just need to talk about the ending here. This movie is well known for its ending, a lot of people know this movie, and the only thing everybody seems to remember about this movie, not the awesome creature effects or people don't really pay attention or remember the entire movie. All they remember is that ending. That one ending that I will not spoil for you, but wow. Wow, a lot of people talk about it, but I personally liked it. I'm a sick bastard. Hell, I like the ending. I was kind of laughing my ass off. Anyways, let's just continue. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I really love this movie and this book. I think this is just a great story overall, book and movie. I definitely suggest you to read and watch both of the movie and book. So definitely do that. great performances by the father and the son, who I forget who the actors were, but they did really good in this film. I do not have it on DVD, however, I do want the 2-disc special edition. It is at my FYE for $8.99. I don't want to pay that much for that movie, but maybe if the price goes lower, or if I can find another one cheaper somewhere, I will get it. But yeah, I really liked this movie, and it had some awesome creature special effects, despite the ending. Overall, I would probably give Stephen King's The Mist a 4 out of 5 stars. This is a great film. I don't think it's Stephen King's made so many stories, horror stories. Hell, what did he do? He did Carrie, Cujo, Christine, The Girl Who Loved Something, Gordon, and the Shining. You can't forget The Shining. I think The Shining is my favorite Stephen King novel and movie of all time. Over Carrie, Cujo, Christine, all those. I think The Shining is my absolute favorite. But what else did he do? Cell, Bag of Bones, The Last Stand. He did a bunch of them. He did like a 7 book series, like Something Tower. The point is, he is one of the most memorable authors who ever lived, and I'm proud to read one of his books, so I really did enjoy it, but it's not his best, but it's still very good, and I suggest you guys to check out the movie and the book again, so yeah, there you go. Alright guys, that is it for today's review. Please leave a comment down below on what movie I should review next, and I will see you guys later.